I'll be reacting to Requiem of the Rose King episode 4. I'll be watching it off of Funimation's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, and go. Oh yeah. Pumped up for this Bandai visual, which they've got one of the cleaner logos. Okay. Yeah, yeah. They definitely got one of the cleaner logos in anime. And for some reason that went backwards. All right, now it's started. Ooh, boy. Our boy ain't gonna like... The thing is, though, Richard definitely doesn't want to meet him, though. Huh. I mean, I could see why he'd be stressing right now. I wouldn't say everyone's the same, because his father was that one exception to the rule. And as much as Richard would want to not admit it, that man that's currently trying to find him right now also is a bit different from everyone else too when it comes to Henry's mindset. So I wouldn't necessarily say everyone treats him the same, but I could see why I perceive it that way, because all things considered, if I was in his spot, I probably wouldn't be that comfortable with someone like Henry either. And considering how his other family members are too, yeah, I could see why he perceived everyone as the same. But this is the type of stuff I do like, though, because at the very least, we're going to see some interesting character degression with Richard, which is interesting because usually in anime they show off character development. So it's nice to see a character's emotional state go south on occasions. Because I can't wait to see how the series is going to handle this. Whether he's going to actually either eventually prove as an individual or get worse. That's definitely going to be one of the more exciting elements of the series. I just hope they don't rush it, though. Whatever the series decides to do with Richard. I gotta admit, though, even though there's not a lot of animation going on in the opening, the song is damn good. And to its credit, too, gotta say, the artwork in the opening is at the very least pretty looking, too. Oh. Oh, my. And that's only if everything goes well. I just wonder if it's as simple as that, though. I mean... Oh. Still, I kind of wish we would have had more of the circumstance to why his father abandoned them in the first place, though, because here we just hear about the abandonment, and that's about it. We don't really get to see much details about it. Well, damn. It's a shame that when he says I'll remember Matthew and then not for love of him, that would have been like honestly that's an emotional scene. But again, it loses weight because okay, here that's a good way of show cutting some costs. Have one of the characters talk from behind so that you don't have to animate as many mouth flaps. Now that's a good job of hiding the fact that you've got no. You know why I was silent. And they seriously did it again. Just the whole have a background character without any mouth or eyes. Holy shit! This reminds me of the animations I see when I see Queen Bee whenever they animate hentai, and that's not a good compliment. Because Queen Bee does the same shit. They don't like animating people in the background because they have no money to do it either. I'm assuming he's gonna want people to find it on his own terms, though. Man, things wouldn't get complicated. Thing is, though, things would have gone in less complicated if he didn't even marry that lady to begin with. But the man was thinking with his dick, not his brain, unfortunately. That's his rationale, even though there's a lot of risk involved. I'm gonna guess he's gonna regret marrying her in the first place. Yes, it fucking does. Love can do a lot of things to people. I mean, shit. Love can break, bro. Friendships that have lasted over years, and it could really make strong family relationships crumble in certain scenarios. The thing is, though, when someone's in love, yeah, someone could perceive someone else as having more value than a parent, potentially. Just depends on the individual that's in love. Why do I get? Well, Richard, you just jinxed yourself, man. now Emery's gonna show up somehow, and he's gonna regret having that inner monologue. Mm-hmm. Well, shoulda, but it happened again. Oh man. I just like how they make it look like time has sort of stopped when it comes to the hog. Here, I'll get on it. Even though, again, you can tell the animation's bad, at least the director's trying to make the artwork look a little bit stylistic to make up for the shortcomings. It worked in that instance. Question is, why be going that far, though? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm wondering. Because Richard doesn't seem like a beaming ray of salvation to like anyone, if you ask me. Damn. That's super short, but hey, I'm not gonna blame him. I mean, our boy's already got a lot on his table. It's being like, oh, hello, Shoken. He's already being blackmailed by his own brother, so it's like his situation is fucking hard and tough to contend with for the most part. You know, if Henry found out about the real him, I don't even think he'd fucking give a shit at all. Because, let's just be honest. Oh, ooh, boy. Hello, Shoken. I don't even know what pal means, but I mean, the thing is, though, he's got to realize that some people are just going to perceive him differently, though. That's what that's what he has to realize, at the very least. And it's nice actually getting to see him different layers to him. Because at the very least, it has a little bit more depth to Rich at the very least. Well, damn. I mean, that's some conviction there. I don't know. Those are actually, I like that one because that's one of the few bits where Richard actually shows a little bit of gentleness when he's like, just eat, but he actually smiles. You know, I can see where it's coming from because when I cook my own stuff in comparison to something in the restaurant, it does end up tasting a bit better because just the effort you put into something is really fun and impressive to see too. So I could actually relate to what he's saying. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, my setup's pretty neat. I make sure Shokin that I have like 3 laptops. I always make sure my setup's neat. I'm assuming you're saying neat. So yeah, I make sure my setup's super neat. Helps in my reactions. Whoa. Okay. Everyone is coming on really strong to Richard Run. I mean Henry is coming on really strong to Richard right now. Woo my. What, is he gonna potentially fall in love for all he knows? Because I'm starting to feel like he's starting to enjoy this attention right now. Oh my! I'll be asking all these questions right now. And I get to what I means by don't confuse me because our boy always had the rationale that no one's gonna like him, but then Richard's like a different situation. Well, Shokan, when it comes to teeth, I you gotta translate what that means because I don't know what teeth mean. It's in the context that you're using it. I understand the word yes, though. Yes, I know is an English word. Again, this would be effective. We see the face and mouth of the person that this man's talking to. Huh. Well, yeah, I wouldn't really even. I'm not even surprised that Richard can't mention much about himself, considering that most of his life it implied consisted of him trying to find ways of serving his father. Oh, yeah, we're finally seeing him majorly open up to someone else. This is actually some nice character development for him. I can only hope those crows end up being wrong. Aww. Thankfully for his case, though, Henry looks at Richard's existence as a blessing, so to speak. And thankfully, at the very least, even though, yes, his father is dead, at the very least, his father did love him a lot. Exactly. I mean, he may not be. No, I think it's a good story, if you ask me. I think it's just. What? Oh, my. Maybe they both drank a bit too much. I don't think anything of what he's saying is shameful at all, though. I don't think opening yourself up is shameful, but I can see why Richard would perceive it that way, though. Oh my. I wonder why he hesitated, though. Oh, okay. Oh, well, yeah. I guess considering the memory that he saw, it must have been some fucking devious things have been going on in his life. Well, shit. This is getting way more spicy than I could have imagined. Oh my. Yo, this is actually some great stuff because aside from now seeing our Richard open up to another person, he's now actually allowing someone else to get semi-intimate with him too. Definitely a big contrast to how Richard was at the start of the oh. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Huh. Okay, now this is getting really intriguing now. Kind of, I wonder. It makes me wonder if that actual book existed, or if he's just saying that just to say it. I feel like they're probably rushing something because I would have loved to have heard the conversation that Richard's having with Henry right now. I really would have. And saying that, this is actually nice, even getting to see the extent that Richard's going to, and even rescuing someone that he formerly didn't really like that much. But now he's extending himself for someone else. Something really sweet about that. Did he just get? Did he just go for a smooch? Oh, I mean, I get. Oh, shit. I mean, hey, CPR. In this instance, he kind of had to do it though. So, oh yes, it could have quantified as a kiss. But then again, we really don't know who actually did it though. And it makes sense too. That's someone would do something like that. But at the same time, it makes sense why Richard would be paranoid because considering all the people that have left Richard or betrayed him, I could see why he'd have mistrust in people. He only makes you mad, dude, because oh, well, when he mentions the answers I've gotten, I'm gonna assume that he's mad at Henry because he always had the stance of always thinking that people will not like him, and Henry's like the polar opposite. I mean, yeah, if you ask me, I think Richard should give it a. I mean, the thing is, though, life does have its hilarious surprises. I just love Henry's confidence here. And I even love the slight hesitation in Richard and rejecting Henry in that instance, because you can tell in that instance that some part of them still wanted to accept. Oh, he is so wrong, and it's not a she, it's a him. I can only hope for his sake his soul's putting him in the right direction. Because so far it's feeling like it's putting him in the wrong direction. Ooh. Oh, shit. That don't look so good at all. Fuck. I hope nothing bad happened to Henry, but it seems like something bad happened to him. Oh, okay. Hmm. Quite interesting perspective there. Oh my. Oh, is she going to be potentially pregnant? Oh. Oh, he fucking did it. Oh my. Well, damn. Okay, gotta admit now. That's how you end an episode. And I gotta admit, this was a damn good episode. I'm actually gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. Let me explain why I love this way more than I could have imagined. For one, the plot progression. We finally get to see more interactions between Richard and Henry again. And now, Richard's bro finally mentions that. Well, he mentions that he has a relationship, which, I mean, those are going to be bound to happen eventually. But at the very least, now it finally happened. Well, I shouldn't say engagement because he introduced his girl as his wife. So that's something I liked about this episode because it felt like something substantial was happening in every single bit in the episode. Now, were there moments that the episode felt rushed? Yes, there were moments where the episode felt rushed. I ain't gonna deny that because I would have loved to have seen maybe like a transitory sequence of Richard perceiving that Henry was gone and him trying to chase after Henry instead of it just still doing it in like a bunch of stills of not hearing what type of dialogue was going on. I would have loved to have heard some dialogue because I felt like those bits would have been emotional to see. So yes, there were bits where the episode went a little bit too quick, but for the most part, it was consistent. And every scene involving Henry and Richard bonding were damn good to see. So that's what I'll give the episode credit. All right, I wonder if there's going to be something after credits. If I don't grab your hand, I won't have to let go. Okay. Next episode title sounds pretty good. So that's what I thought the episode did pretty damn good from a character standpoint, if you ask me. And there were other bits that made the episode pretty damn good too, if you ask me. And let me explain what I thought they were. For one, I thought this episode also did a damn good job too of, at the very least, also giving Richard some character development. It's nice getting to see the emotional pain that he's going through after just hearing the fact that his brother is essentially going to still completely go through with marrying the lady that he's going to marry. And I like that. You can see how much it completely disturbs him, and you can see how much it makes him lose his faith in people in general, at least until Henry shows up, and then all that's just fucking broken in the wayside. And I even love Richard's reaction to all that, because he's even scared of losing his old perspective, just given the fact how he mentions how Henry makes him mad. So this makes our boy infinitely more interesting. So that's why I thought they did a good job of giving Richard some growth, because you can see he actually becomes a little bit gentler as the episode progresses. So that's one of the positives of the episode. And I even like the character development of Henry, and man, the dude's become, I'm like, damn, he's become bold. Holy shit. So that's another positive about this episode too, because every bit with him being bold was just engaging to see. So that's like overall, you gotta say, did a damn good job giving Henry some character development. And aside from all that, gotta say, even though the animation quality was bad, no, I actually can't really find anything good to say about the animation quality. I mean, shit. Even the artwork, when it came to the backgrounds, didn't even have characters' noses, eyes, mouths drawn. And before I say, oh, that's a stylistic choice, no, it isn't. JC Staff is that lazy, because they also do that shit in their other anime too. I know, because I'm watching lots of their shows. So, yeah. Right now, they're operating off of a shoestring budget for this series. So, yeah, honestly, can't say anything good about the visuals. A lot of stills and sequences that would have been better off if there was an animation. Hell, I would have loved to have seen the bit where Richard and Henry were in the water actually animated, because that bit felt intense, but the intensity was sort of gone, because instead of thinking, oh, this is intense, I'm thinking, oh, it's JC Staff being cheap little fucks again. Huh. You know? But in spite of the animation quality being absolutely horrid, and also in spite of the background art being a bit horrid, the script of the episode was so strong, it succeeded in spite of the horrid animation quality from JC Staff. So I'll give credit where credit's due in the series, and I'll still rate it an 8 out of 10. But yeah, JC Staff is definitely not doing the source material of the series any favors at all. But it goes to show you the impressive writing staff that they're making it work, despite the limitations of having to deal with the fact that they gotta bring into life all this with some of the worst animators in the industry, and I can say that with zero hesitation. Oh, and the voice acting was phenomenal. I'm gonna praise the voice acting and also the writing quality. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. Love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. Bye-bye, everyone.